Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight I'm going to be showing you my skincare routine. I have a couple different versions of my skincare that I like to use. Before I jump into that, I do want to say a couple things. Number one, just because these products work for me doesn't mean that they're going to work the same for you. Everybody's skin is different, so there's a lot of things that go into that. Your diet, your water intake, your genetics, how you treat your skin, just a bunch of different things that play a role in that. So number two, please read the directions on all of these products before you use them. I'm going to tell you how I use them, but that doesn't mean that that's exactly how you should use them. So just make sure you're reading and not just taking my word for it. Number three, if you need to, consult with an esthetician, a doctor, whoever, before you just say, hey, I'm gonna go get this just because she said. I don't really want to be liable for anything, so do what you have to do and don't listen to me just because. So, all right, with that being said, let's get into it. All right, so a couple things. I have not been taking care of my skin recently, so that's why it looks like that. So just keep that in mind. So the first step that generally goes into your skincare routine is if you are wearing makeup, you would want to take that off. So the products that I use to take my makeup off, I don't use them at the same time. Sorry. The Pond's cold cream. So what you do, you just open this up, put some on your finger, rub it on there, and then you take a rag and you wet the rag, rinse, wring it out, and then wipe it off. And then this is going to leave a greasy film, so you definitely need to wash your face with the regular cleanser after. But it does remove your makeup really well, and a little bit goes a long way. Something that I just recently got, this came as a free gift when I had a different order. This is the Ordinary Squalene Cleanser. So squalene is actually an oil, but they turned it into a cleanser. And they said that you put it on your hands, rub it together to warm the product up, which allows it to melt into the oil. And then you want to massage this onto your face dry. So that's what I do with that. And then I always wash my face after. Occasionally I'll use makeup wipes. I don't really know too much about why, because I didn't look it up because I didn't really care. But apparently makeup wipes are not good for you. They're not good for the environment, but they're convenient, so they get used by me, so sorry. Another thing that I really want to start trying is a double cleanse with oil to remove your makeup. This is a good start because it does turn into an oil, and squalene is a really good oil for your skin. But there are some other ones that I've seen on Ulta and Sephora that I have been wanting to try, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so. The next thing I would do is I would just wash my face with my cleanser. The one that I have been using is the ceraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. This one, it's just really simple. It's gentle on skin, paraben-free, fragrance-free. It won't clog your pores, and it is recommended by dermatologists because it is developed by dermatologists. So, yeah, now, if you have acne, if you have special skin conditions, I have acne. You may not see it right now, but I do. Not like cystic or anything, but to me, this is the way I look at it. Your cleanser is at most on your face for about, a minute? So you're using an acne cleanser with salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, something like that. That's going to dry out your face. And also, it's not going to do that much in a minute. Really, all you're trying to do is clean your face of oils, any debris from just outside, anything like that. So if you just use a hydrating cleanser that's just simple, then it's just gonna clear your face and make it a clean canvas for you to go in with the products that will actually treat that acne or your other skin concerns. So that is why I use that cleanser. So now to go into my routines. For the morning, I have not done morning skincare in a long time, but I really do want to get back into it. I have truly just been lazy. So what I would use in the morning is the Iluma by Image Skincare. This is the Intense Brightening Serum. So I learned about this particular brand of skincare when I began going to a medical spa. So what that is like estheticians work there, medical meaning doctors work there as well, or they own the spa. So this is considered a professional grade skincare product. So just do some research into that. Ask whoever you need to ask about that, whatever. Don't just take my word for it. I do think it really works. It does do good. It is pricey, but I do see very quick results with it when I use it. I haven't used it in a while, but pretty good. So then after that, serum, I would go in with the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid serum. This is just to help keep your skin hydrated, and I figured that it was pretty obvious in the name, Intense Brightening Serum. This is to brighten your skin, dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Essentially, this is going to bleach your skin, just to be upfront about that. So this is going to hydrate your skin. The next thing that I would do is I would go in with the Iluma by Image Skincare Intense Brightening Cream. Now this is really thick, so you don't need a whole lot. And then since it's the daytime and I'm gonna go outside, gonna go to school, going wherever, I'm gonna mix it with the Supergroup sunscreen. This one is the Daily Moisturizer SPF 40. So anybody who knows anything about skincare is gonna tell you to use a sunscreen. So I really like a nice dewy appearance on my skin, and this is what that gives me. Can't open it, and I really don't want to get it everywhere, but just know this is the Supergroup sunscreen. This says every single day. Could not be more clear. So now I'm gonna get into the nighttime routines. So after I wash my face at nighttime, I do a form of exfoliation. So there's 7 days in a week. I try to do one every other day, which is about 3 or 4 times, just to give my skin a break in between. So what I do is I go between this mask right here. I actually just got this, so I like it so far. I've only used it once, but I do like it. And then this. So this is retinol, and this is a tretinoin cream. This is 0.1%. So this you have to have a prescription for. I first learned about a retinol, specifically tretinoin, whenever I went to that same medical spa I was telling you about earlier. My esthetician recommended it. The doctor looked at my face and he gave me 0.05. I used that for a while, a couple months to a year, and then I bumped up to 0.1. What this does, this literally peels your skin off. So it's gonna help bring all the junk inside your skin to the surface so it can get out of there. So they have what's called the purge, and that's where your skin is very dry. It's peeling everywhere, it's flaky, it looks like you have a sunburn. So you have to be careful with this. Some people will tell you to use it as a spot treatment. Some will tell you that you can use it all over. I tend to use it all over, so. But again, you have to get a prescription for this anyway, so your doctor should tell you how to use that accordingly. They should start you off with either 0.05% or 0.025%, just depending on your skin types. The next exfoliation I would do, not the day after, but a different day, would be using the Ordinary's AHA BHA peeling solution. So this is a peel. A peel is a form of exfoliation. So both of these are not a physical exfoliation, what I mean by that is like a scrub. So that's not really a scrub. It's going to penetrate your skin, and the chemicals are what's going to exfoliate, not so much the texture itself. So what you do with this, you make sure you have a clean face and you want it to be dry. You apply it on your face. It's a dropper, So anytime you have a product with a dropper, you do not want this to touch your skin, because even though your face is clean, whatever is on your face, you don't want it to go back into the bottle, because then it can contaminate the whole bottle and ruin the product, make it less effective. So you put it on your skin, you rub it a little bit, even it out, and then you wait 10 minutes for it to dry. Now the directions on this say, do not use on sensitive, peeling, or compromised skin. Avoid the eye contour and contact with eyes during application, and rinse off. So this is supposed to be a mask. It is not like a serum that you leave on overnight. And it says it is not recommended to use more than twice per week. So again, this is a chemical that's going to go into your skin and exfoliate and get all those bad stuff out. So the next thing that I just started trying, I actually got this for Christmas, and it is the Purlisse. I don't know how to say it, but if the light will allow, you can look at it. The Watermelon Energizing 2-Minute Polishing Peel. It gently resurfaces skin, smoothing, boost radiance. So the reason that I really liked this is because it says, if I can find it, it mentioned glycolic acid, which is really good for exfoliating. Glycolic acid, I used to use the Ordinary's glycolic acid toner. That was really nice. You put that on right after you wash your face. Really liked that. Okay, the benefits of this. Watermelon moisturizes your skin. The leash helps promote brighter skin. The beet is good for damaged skin. Purple carrot nourishes skin and keeps it supple and hydrated. So what you have to do is smooth over your clean, wet face. Let it sit for 2 minutes. Rinse with water and pat dry. So this actually does have stuff in it. You can't really tell, but this is going to be a physical scrub. Like it is, it has this texture of a scrub, which is why I really liked it. But I could have sworn that somewhere it did mention glycolic acid, but okay, I guess not. I still like it though. So those are my exfoliating treatments and how I exfoliate. The next thing that I would do is go in with my niacinimide and zinc serum from the Ordinary. This helps to treat any acne that I have. So as you can see, I have a spot right here. So what I did was I put a pimple patch on it. The ones that I use are these. I get them at Walmart. They're fairly cheap. These are non-medicated hydrocolloid. So if you have seen on TikTok those really big band-aids that people are using, that is what this is, but in the form of an acne patch. So this doesn't have any like medicine in it or anything that's gonna mess with your skin or dry it out. But when you use something like this, you want to make sure there's nothing on that blemish. So this little pimple right here on my nose, it was completely clean. There was nothing on it, and then I put that on it. This is what they look like. So they come in different sizes. You can tell that this one is bigger than this one. So I only do that on like specific ones that stand out. But other than that, I use the niacinimide and zinc to like maintain. Like if I just have little spots, like I have a couple over here, the niacinimide and zinc will take care of that. So, okay, this won't go in its packaging. So for moisturizer, I left it in there, but I will try to put a picture up. It is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizer, I believe. It's the one in the blue bottle. Just simple moisturizer. I really like it. A little bit goes a long way. It spreads out nice and evenly. It is also the same one that I use for my skin prep. So yeah. Now the last thing that I do is I just started this, a gua sha facial massage. So let me show you what that means. I take this jade stone that I got on Amazon. Looks like this. Okay. The first thing that I would put on my skin would be, not the first thing, but before I do this stone, I take the ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. So I also use this to prep my skin. Maverick, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing, but you're being weird. Okay, so he's being weird. I put a drop of this on each side, like here, here, and here. A little bit goes a long way. I rub lightly, and then I pat. Then I take this stone, and I go like this. So you're putting this under your jawline, which really helps to sculpt. And you can apply pressure, but you don't want to apply too much because this is your face. So be careful. And then this is my cheekbone right here. I go and I carve that out. I take this side right here and I go all over. Now you want to go in upward motions because you want to lift your face. You don't really want to drag it down. So I take this end right here, try to do like a little eyebrow lift. And then again, I go in with this side, up on my forehead. Go here, go down. So obviously this is not how I would actually use it, just like this. I would really go in, but you have to make sure that your skin is moisturized and slippery, because if not, you're gonna hurt your skin just rubbing it on there. So you want it to glide on there. So make sure you put this on, you know, or any other oil that you like. So now something that I've been seeing recently on TikTok, if you have seen it as well, it's called slugging. So what slugging is, it's a K-beauty, not really a secret, but just a skincare ritual that they do. Slugging is when you take Vaseline, Aquaphor is what I use, and you pretty much put that in all over your face, literally all over. I especially do it some days whenever I have like really dry nose creases right here. At most I do it once a week. So I mean, it's Vaseline and Aquaphor, it can't hurt. So now I've been really excited to try this. So I did an order from Sephora, and since I had a birthday gift, I used it for the Laneige lip sleeping mask. It was like a little set, but I haven't used the other products in there. I just got the mini of this one. So this is for your lips, and I really liked it. I've only used it a couple times, but so far so good. It does not beat my all-time favorite chapstick, which is the Ormedic by Image Skincare. This stuff is so good. So, like, it's unbeatable. Whenever I'm getting a lash lift or like a facial, and like your appeal or anything like that, and like they're waiting, what they do is they put this on my lips, and it just feels so good. Like, man, unbeatable. So the last thing I do when I'm completely finished is I go in with my eyelash serum. So I switch between two. For the longest time, like years, Grande lash, love it, it works great. But after a while, my eyelashes did get used to it and it wasn't as effective. So I just started Babelash, which is very similar, and it gives me similar results. Now that I've tried the two, I do prefer Grande lash, but that's okay. This one does work, it works. I prefer this one. I feel like it gives me better results with my mascara, which is really the only way that I can tell. Since my eyelashes are blonde, I don't really see them just like looking straight on, or like when I'm not wearing makeup. But what you do is you take your eyelash serum. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this on since I haven't yet. And you get really close to your lash line. Just like that. Okay. Now what they say is that one dip is good for both eyes. I don't do that. I use the rest of this and I go over my bottom lashes lightly. And then sometimes I'll bring the rest into my eyebrow because why not? So then I go and I dip back in. I screw it on just to make sure that it gets coated because I don't, since this is an opaque tube, I don't know where it sits. So I just screw it on all the way to make sure that it's fully coated. And there's a lot on there, so I tend to wipe it off just a little bit so I don't waste any and a giant blob doesn't go in my eye. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Now, I'm not sure about Babelash, but I know for sure that Grandelash does make a brow serum to grow out your brows. But I only do that just because I have a little bit left over on the brush and I figure why not. I don't do it all the time, just every now and then. So you're supposed to let that dry for like 10-15 minutes before you go to sleep, because when you go to sleep you can lay on your side of your face and it can rub off and stuff like that. But I let that dry and then I use the Grande Repair Leave-In Lash Conditioner. I just started using this again. I kind of stopped for a while, but you literally can put this on just like it's mascara. And it is just a leave-in conditioner to help hydrate your eyelashes. So this is kind of a funny story, but I remember I was like 10 and I was at my cousin's house and we were talking about makeup. And she's a little bit older than me, but she had a spoolie and a big bottle of lotion. And I said, what is that for? And she said, well, when you wear mascara a lot or you do your makeup a lot, it can be kind of harsh on your eyelashes, so it's good to like condition them and hydrate them and stuff. And I was like, that is so weird. But then it's really not weird. Yeah, so this is just a leave-in conditioner, you know, for your lashes. So just, it's good for them. So, and then you can go in on the bottom ones too. Really and truly, I like to go up and then I like to go down just to make sure that I really coated them. So, now you can also use this leave-in conditioner before mascara. Sometimes I do that, so, but if I use it before mascara, I definitely make sure that it dries. So that's really all I have for y'all. All I did was wash my face and put this pimple patch on. So I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my skincare and then I'm gonna go to bed. I plan to get up really early tomorrow to get back into the gym and work on consistency. So yeah, have a good night and thank you for watching.